Hello everyone and hello to this video. And in this video we are going to create a chart in Excel. It's very easy, but you have to listen to the video carefully and then you will be able to make charts in Excel. So first of all we have to make a table. In that table you can write anything. Okay, you know what why we use Excel for. Okay, so for an example I had used um, the students and their marks in exams. Okay, so my this is the chart. Okay, sorry, my table, and here are the data. Okay, and in this data you can see that Ram scored 89, Mitson scored 70, Ben scored 98, Bhopal scored 76, and and etc. So to make the chart, okay, first of all you have to select a range. Okay, so this is my range. Now I will select it. Okay, so from a a1 to a1 to b9 I have to select everything. After selecting this I have to come to insert. You can see this button. When I will come to insert, you can see these all. Okay, so here we have in line charts, column charts, in bar chart and all. So you can take this, and here also Excel provides you a service where it's recommended chart. So first, not to getting too complicated, we will use the column chart. Here we have 2D columns and 3D columns. Okay, so it's upon you which one you want to take. So I will take this one, or you can say this one. Okay, so I'm taking this one. Hmm? And here then you have two tabs, the chart tools, which is the design and the format. In the design they will give you some designs like this thing, but it would be too complicated and all, this thing and all. Now this is how we make a chart in Excel, and you can also change the chart type, that I want this one. Okay, or by mistake I chose this thing, I want the line one, right? I want the marks and all like this thing. I want this thing or area. So here you have also more like this. So but let me stick to the column chart. Now 3D one. This is how we create. Now suppose it's hiding my this thing, I want to drag it here or there. So you can simply drag this thing. Or if you don't want this thing, but here is a caution, or here's a tip for you. Suppose you want to get rid of this, but if you click on a particular thing, suppose I clicked on Ram, see Ram has been disappeared from here. Let me show you. And if I click here, delete. See, so the whole thing is deleted. Suppose I clicked on the I deleted Ben. So this will happen if you try to delete this. So we can't delete it. Either you can copy this chart somewhere or do something. But here was a caution, so it was, I should tell you. Okay, so here was Ram. So this is how we create a chart in Excel. Now let's know how to format a chart. Okay, so now let's know how to format a chart. Now let's try to format this chart. And I think this chart looks a dull and all. So how shall I format it? It's very easy. So first of all, let's try to change the plot area background. So you would be knowing what is a plot. So this is a plot. Okay. So these all things is in a plot. So these are the plot. So these lines and all is a plot. Okay. Now for that you have to just click. Okay. You can see this is dots are coming. Okay, and then right click on the plot area. So this is my plot area. I will right click. 1 minute. Now when you will do this, So for this, for this, uh, you have to right click on the plot area. Okay, so you have to right click on the plot area. Now when you will right click, you will see this area, format plot area. Okay, you can also add chart elements, but we will know this later. Okay, so here we have pattern fill. And now let's go row wise. So you have a solid fill. Here you will be able to solid, like it will be the full color. Okay, so you can select your transparency, your color, whatever you want. Then comes gradient fill. In this gradient fill, you can just customize according to your this thing. Okay, here are some arrows, and you can just scroll up and down, and you will be able to do that thing. Okay, so this is how we make this thing. Okay, now next comes picture or texture fill. In this thing, you will be sure you will have some pictures and all. Okay, so you can insert a picture. Suppose I want from online, so I can search from binge. I want a school. Okay, a school kind of a thing, or a jute, anything you can search. When I search, yes, suppose I want this kind of a thing, insert. So we can't download the picture, so okay, let it be. You have clipboard also, you can use for the clipboard too, but we are not going to do this because it would be a bit complicated. Now the pattern fill is very good. You can insert some patterns behind your this, behind the behind the plot area, in the plot area. Now if you want this thing and all, but I don't use these all things because it makes the chart like a bit fancy and decorative. If you want a formal chart, okay, for your school projects and also, I tell you, or I suggest you should use gradient fill if you want to make it decorative, or you can say solid fill. Okay, just here you can use the transparency thing. Okay, you can't go if you don't want to go much in that thing. You can also have some glows and all if you want. It will glow. Okay, you can see it's glowing in 3D format. Also you have many things here, so in scratch you will get many more things, but I will not do this. As I told you, it looks a bit shabby also sometimes. Okay, now if you really want the texture one, so 1 minute, you will here get mm, okay, so here, as I told you, you will just have to upload a picture from that thing. Okay, now let's now coming up next, how about to format. You can also format, you can also here add chart elements. Suppose I want to add an axis title, I want to add a legend, so here you can add a legend also. I want it at the top, I want it at the right, I want the bottom, I want more options. So here you can do, I want top right, bottom and all. So let it be on the left or the right side, and here is done my this thing. Like this is how you can format, and you also get more if you know in PowerPoint you get designs, so where you can format or you can just add some designs in nothing. Similarly, this Excel also gives you various kinds of ideas that you can, your charts can be modified like this also. Here you have colorful things, so the color you choose, the color it gets. Okay, so this is how it is all like that. You can use this thing. So for now I'm not using other. Okay, so this is how we format a chart in Excel. And creating a chart. Okay, so here is all what I had told you. I hope you like the video, so do like, share it, like it. If you like the videos, Definitely you can do it, no issues. You can also subscribe so that you can also get more videos like this. I also share videos related to Scratch, PowerPoint and all. So if you are interested in these kind of fields, and if you're interested in IT, or like if you're in games or in computer things, okay, so this channel is for you. You can subscribe the channel, and you can share it to your friends if you want to tell them, or if they have any query, like how to format chart in Excel or how to add a chart in Excel, you can definitely do. So thank you, that's for all.